It's your boy John Moore. You're now listening to Don't Shoot the Messenger. Right now, I have one of the most prestigious individuals that's coming out of Orange, that is held out of Vauxhall. And you know what? Let me tell you something. This dude, he's on a different method. He's in a different dimension. And I want all y'all to know that this cat right here don't mess with no slippery slope, right? Shaq, tell the world about you, man. We want to know what's going on in your neck of the woods and see what you have, what you have in stores for the world. So,
well, first my name is Emperor Shaquille Malik Adams, aka El Patron.
Patron.
Bucket Hat Shaq.
Bye.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm from Vauxhall, New Jersey. I also, I be on the north. So for those who don't know, the north is in Orange, North Essex Avenue. So yeah, I got family out there. I'm a rapper. I'm a writer. I sing also. I just dropped an album last year, which we're listening to right now, the Coldest Winter.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't really been working on anything new at the moment. I'm just looking for producers and things of that nature to get, my situation right.
Okay.
Yeah, but in regards to the music, man, I'm very passionate, especially about this project. I think I made a masterpiece. I think I made a classic album,
right,
as we were speaking about off camera. And I think I'm eager. I don't think I'm eager, but I am eager to have the world hear my art.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So as far as the trials and tribulations you coming about of getting your projects together, because you're going through a production, dilemma.
Yeah.
Like how did you feel about letting out Coldest Winter in the aftermath, in the duration of it? Because from artist to artist, I know it takes a lot in order for you to let out a project in particular, hoping that the world will be able to appreciate love.
Yeah.
What you got going on.
Yeah.
And just if you could just dive in deep into it.
Yeah, I mean, as any artist, when you're working on something, you put your all into it. You know what I mean? If you love it, you're gonna put your all into it. So I said also when I was younger, you control what you write, but you don't control how the consumer receives it.
Okay.
So I can't, as much as sometimes I get frustrated. You hear the conversations that we have sometimes. I'll be like, yeah, damn, I feel like I should have been on. I've been rapping since I'm 14, this, that, and the third. But you can't control how the consumer gravitates to your music. All you can do is put your heart into the craft, be honest, respect the craft, and hope that people can see that through the lyrics and appreciate it the same way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So I'm learning not to look for love, but to appreciate it when it is given. You know what I mean?
Right. And for the fact that you are going through the journey of making this happen, I just want to see a format, what you have into stores, as far as your next project coming up. You got Coldest Winter.
Yeah.
So what is next?
I got a project in my head that I want to do, but like I said, I don't have the instrumentation in order for me to do the project. In order
You're
to
gonna have
that
to
process.
change that.
Yeah. So any producers out there, that want to work with me, definitely send me some things your way.
Right.
Rather. I'm sorry.
Right. Now we gotta change that, because this cat right here, he's too fire to just be held up on the shelf. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Fire. Real shit. So, what is your origin? What is your background?
So like I said, yeah, I'm from Vauxhall, New Jersey.
What's your ethnic background with it?
Oh, well, shit, my parents Guyanese. Excuse my language. I don't mean to curse, but yeah, both my parents Guyanese. All my family is Guyanese. I was born here, but yeah, my parents are Guyanese. Aunts, uncles, everybody from GT. You know how I go.
You know what I mean? Hey, yo, nonetheless, We out here with it. You
Word.
feel me? And not less GT. Yo, it's the Burby's link. What you mean? But anyways, it's just the fact that I see the impact
Thank you.
that you making.
Thank you.
And you know, in the States, with so many other artists that I have sitting down with me, and now that you are here, basically coming about of New Jersey and the way how the culture is when it comes to grooming the next up and coming thing as far as an artist. What is your output as far as like you know, what is your opinion like on like how you feel about it? Like what do you reflect on the outcome of the atmosphere as far as support, as far as any type of mobility for you to achieve your goals?
That's a great question. In regards to support, I think that people support what they like. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
So you just gotta keep, or at least I'm learning, just keep being consistent in whatever you do, as long as it's quality. I heard somebody say, if you wanna be number one, you have to become the best first.
Right.
And that's Miles Monroe actually said that. So, but yeah, you know, I just gotta work on becoming the best.
Right.
You know what I mean? And prayerfully, I get that support that I'm looking for.
Right.
In regards to, you know, just getting my stuff out there, I just use the social avenues or the social sites rather, you know, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it may be. You know what I mean? I use all of the platforms just to promote myself in that regard. You know what I mean?
All right. All right. So let's take it back into 2020. Because I like to have like a little tickle the brain with my guests, right? Everybody had the most wildest moments in the year 2020. What you can say was your wildest moments in 2020?
I say dating changed. Man. Yeah, nah, for real. It was very difficult to date during that time. Yeah, I say that was like the wildest thing.
Right.
And, aside from, you know, everybody you couldn't be around, like, yo, for real, it was like, you know, I got a big family, so it's like, yo, how much people we can let in the backyard type stuff. It's like, man, we ain't listening to no regulations. You know, they was talking about you can only have 11 people in a space or whatever the case may be. And like, we was taking it serious at first, 'cause we didn't know how serious COVID was. But then we realized it's just, you know, I don't want to say a common cold, but because people died from it, you know what I mean? But you know, my experience wasn't too far from a common cold when I caught COVID.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was just it was kind of vicious, but it lasted for, you know what I mean, a little while. But
Right.
yeah, I could say that was the craziest thing. You couldn't be around family. You know what I mean? You gotta wear. I didn't know how long I was gonna have to wear a mask for. I'm walking around like a bandit. I got my bandana on. You know what I mean? It was like, you don't know how long this stuff is gonna last. So honestly, I didn't know if we would come back to a normal society. This was like, I don't want to say apocalypto, but
It was apocalypse.
yo, it was some different
Yo,
stuff, bro.
like, listen, I had the shot, right?
Yeah,
And you know the irony?
yeah.
I just happened to had it. And I
Yeah,
got
you still
COVID.
caught it, right? Yeah, that's what I'm
Right,
saying. So it's like,
fucking
what was
caught
the
it.
point? What was the point?
And nonetheless, right, I couldn't taste, yo, it was this nice sandwich I used to get from Wawa, yo.
Yeah.
I couldn't have no fucking taste buds for
that didn't
2
happen to me.
weeks, bro.
I was just parked up. I was parked up in my bed, like I couldn't move. You know what I mean? It was vicious in that regard, but as far as like me not being able to taste and smell and stuff
Right.
like that, I didn't have that. Yeah.
But I feel as though, like, yo, 2020 was a crazy atmosphere, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy atmosphere. But enough about that, because we're in 2025, we're leaning into 2026. And I want to talk about, like, yo, what's the stage looking like?
I'm gonna do some what do they call it? The open mics and stuff like that.
Okay.
I pop out to some open mics. You
Okay.
know?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
get my feet wet a little bit. Yeah. But
Wait on it.
You know, if they got any performances, you know, they want, like I just did the Family Fun Day.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And this guy was
I had
rocking
a
it out, bro.
Hold on, I had to shout out to my guys in the Bronx. I had a performance in the Sedgwick projects. I pray I'm saying that right, the Sedgwick projects. You know what I mean? It was amazing. The people out there showed me love. It was beautiful. Shout out to my boy LP. You know, yeah, it was dope. It was dope, man.
Good.
Like, so I'm getting back into the mode of doing performances and things of that nature. You know what I mean?
Good.
So if you would like to see a great live performance, you can hit me up at Instagram at elpatron.unf.
You heard it from his very own himself. You understand? The Emperor. Yo, I'm waiting for them tickets, bro.
I feel you.
I'm waiting on them.
Yeah.
Because, to be honest with you, man to man, I'm sure that you have what it takes to take Jersey to the next level.
Thank you, man.
You know? I can only count the fingers that I know that can, like, thresh out. Like, you know, everybody have the Norks, everybody have the Pattersons, but when it comes to the Oranges, you understand? It's time for us to take the throne. What you think?
I agree.
What you think?
I agree.
Because nonetheless, you know, we do have a mutual compadre named Rizzy. You understand? He basically was doing his music for like eon.
Yeah.
You understand? Same as you.
Yeah.
Same as myself. But like coming from his method, you know, what is your chemistry with him when it comes to the music? Like, what is your liking of his music? Because I know you guys already known as a friend, but what is the liking between the chemistry between your music? Like, will it be like a future of a collab or any type of thing? Like,
Yeah, we've done music before. So we've done collaborations before. Not anything that we've put out to the public, but yeah, we've done about like 3-4 songs. Yeah, so prayerfully, you know, because it was like me doing a feature for him, so I don't know when he's gonna be ready to release the tracks or not. So yeah, whenever he's ready to do that, you let me know and we promote it, you know, and get active with it. Yeah, but we've done songs together. We could, you know, work on something new. It's all, like, yo, when it comes to music, I'm always down to do music, you know. Just like I said, just hit me up. We can discuss pricing and we can get active.
to be continued. Like, we will see what will be the method of this. Because you know what? I think I just trickled some seeds.
Yeah. Yeah, we've done music together for sure.
Because listen, from your lens to my lens, I like to say, like, I like Orange for what it is, but I feel as though we could just spike it up a bit. You know what I mean? Take it up a notch. Because it's kind of dumb. You know what I mean? Everybody got their borough, everybody got their streets, right? But we, on the other hand, we gotta take it up a notch.
Yeah.
Because one thing about me, I know how money go around. And it starts with communication, separate community. How far-fetched are you with, like, connected with community?
I did the 24 hours a piece. I mean, like, I think I'm pretty, I don't want to say like I'm super active with like community activism. I wouldn't say that. But I'm definitely like, if they got something like a block party or something, I'm definitely popping out, showing love to the people always. You know what I mean? You could catch me anywhere. You know what I mean? You can catch me anywhere for real. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Because I remember it was like a Halsey block party just a while back.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was around.
No, I wasn't
there.
present for that.
Okay, but you heard about it, right?
Yeah.
Because Unicorn, you know, I don't know if you know about that cat. Like he attended there and plenty others. Um, but I feel as though like when it comes to these lineup of and I'm putting it out there, I'm putting it in perspective. You understand? Like putting it out in the atmosphere for you to dominate on 24 hours performance. You understand? Dominate when it comes to those anti-pack performance because my output for your music, I could see it goes into the stream of like either a movie trail or you can deal with any type of wrestlers that may want to have a walk down of a track that you may, contribute to.
Yeah.
Like, you ever come into that scale and that dimension of dealing with that type of atmosphere and dealing with that business? How you feel about that?
In regards to what?
Like as far as like coming out of your I would say come out of your shell
Yeah.
and meet up with different
artists.
different industries outside of music.
Outside
I
of
can
music?
say. Because you got the fashion.
Yeah, I've done modeling.
You've done modeling. You
Yeah.
see, this guy, like, he's
But like,
everywhere, man.
So that's the thing. Like, I like fashion. You know what I mean? I like looking nice. I like clothes. I like to think that I have an eye for great classic ensembles. See, I'm not a trendy guy. I like to think that sometimes I set trends, but
Right.
I'm more of a classic type of
Right.
dresser.
No, the way you dress right now is dapper.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, listen. Listen, it's not the clothes, it's the man that wear the clothes.
No, this is true.
You understand?
And that's
It's
another
like-
thing. Hey, listen. To the people out there that are like, consumed with fashion or keeping up with the latest trend, hey, just wear what you like. You know
Right.
what I mean? If people don't like what you like, then it's cool. Wear what you like. Don't let nobody critique you on what you like. Do you.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know what's crazy? I didn't went inside of his wardrobe. He didn't went inside of mine. And look at this match shit, yo. The fuck? It's so funny because look, it's that telepathy, that telekinesis, like great things think alike. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I want to see how you gonna make an impact for the next 5 years into this music game.
Yeah.
You understand? Because nonetheless, not only New Jersey is trying to see what you got going on, but listen, we have a bunch of like what you may call a brotherhood type of like outreach. I would say North Carolina. I would say like Georgia. Have you ever got a chance to like, go over there and
I've been
like
in Georgia. I
rub
got
some
family in Georgia.
elbows?
Yeah.
You got people in Georgia?
Yeah.
All right, great. Like I don't know if you want to put it out there, what part?
Shit. I can't even tell you. Like that's how bad it is. Like I don't be out there frequently, but
Okay.
yeah, I definitely got family out in Georgia. You know what I mean?
Okay. I got people out in Georgia, like, yo, shout out to Rockdale County,
Yeah.
Covington, you
Yeah.
understand? If you want to go inside the city, got Dunwoody, got Decatur. I got some, what's up, yo, y'all hood rats. You know what I mean? Yeah, they got some hood rats in Decatur, like, shit. They can't even deny it. But, yo, nonetheless, right? It's like, I want to see in the next 5 years an impact from the 2025 and the 2030, right?
I just see myself becoming a mainstream artist. You know, so that's what I'm gonna just be super consistent with the music, the visuals, and more importantly, man, like a lot of people think that like their gift is like super important when it comes to certain things, but it's really like your character. I'm noticing in this music industry, it's a lack of morals and values. You know what I mean? You could even tell in, and people may call me critical or judgmental. People may say that I'm opinionated, but it's just things that I see. Just look at the things that people are saying and the imagery that they're putting out. You know what I mean? Like, is it really real?
Right.
I just question that. I always question the validity. I always question the authenticity of something.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, what are we doing this for if we not being real? We just telling like Nancy stories, like they say in GT. You got a
Right.
campfire. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? So I look at that like it's morals and values, bro. And you also got to remember we're responsible for the next generation. So what is the image that we leaving for them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got a son. You know what I'm saying? And as I'm saying this, I'm saying it to myself because I partook in the nonsense myself and the ignorance myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think we all have. I think we all have been complicit in promoting and safeguarding the ignorance that plagues our culture. Because I think,
complicit is a strong word,
I don't mean to
though.
cut you, but I
Yeah.
think hip hop is one of, if not the most powerful art form on this planet.
Right.
And it's deeper, it's much more deeper than money holes and cash, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's much more than that.
Right. What's your input? What's your input on hip hop? Like,
Like I said, man, I just think
what
it's
is-
lacking in morality, man.
like peel the onion.
It's lacking
Peel
in
the onion.
morality. Like, look, I've become, like I said, complicit and victim to it too. Because as an artist, you've been doing it for 14, 15, 16, 17 years, 20 years. You want your big break too. You want the money too. You see what the mainstream artists are promoting or projecting, and you be like, damn, I want the same shit.
Right.
I want my diamonds dancing too, nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I want the big house. I want this, that. Like, I want to take my family out the hood too.
Right.
But then at what cost? Like in the Bible it say, what good is it for a man to gain the world but lose a soul?
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what I've been dealing with. Like what you want it so bad, what you willing to do?
You feel me?
You willing to compromise? You know what I mean? So where does it start? Are you willing to go without, like, because at the end of the day it's hit or miss. I could never make it. But back to the Bible again, better is the poor with his integrity. I'm paraphrasing. I don't even know if this is what you know what I mean? If I'm saying it correctly. But better is the poor in his integrity.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I could never make it. Like Young Thug said, whoop-de-doo. I might not never make it. Whoop-de-doo. Is you gonna stand on these principles? Are you willing to die behind it?
Right.
And I don't think a lot of these musicians are willing to die behind the things that they saying. It's just a check. It's just a cool thing to say.
Right. Right.
But are you really living like that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So we have cats around Jersey, like, you know, you got the Fetty Wap, we got the, you know, Fat Boy SSE. You got, I would say, you know, I would rate cats like J. Lou in a retrospect. Have you got a chance to have, like, any elbows? Have you rubbed any elbows with these cats in that nature? Because, you know, nonetheless, like Jersey, it's small, but yet a big place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because nonetheless, like, everybody doing their own thing within their own camp. But when it comes to a method of, like, let me give you a prime example. Down in Georgia, right? The way how their culture is. When it comes to them bringing up the artists, everybody mesh within counties, okay? They come up with sweepstakes, they come up with like mad, you know, events just to mold the artists to become who they are. And that's when they have the A-list, you know what I mean? The majority of them coming from where? Georgia, them parts in South Jersey. So, like when it comes to Jersey over here, right? We on the other hand don't have a structure. Full disclosure, correct me if I'm wrong.
I think we got certain platforms, but it's like, yo, it's a popularity contest. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna say that people haven't given me opportunity to display my talent, because they have. Shout out to Mr. Hakeem Green from the 24 Hours of Peace. You know what I mean? He gave me an opportunity for me to showcase my talent in front of hundreds, or if not thousands of people. You know what I mean? So it's there, but for the most part, it's like this music game is about popularity, bro.
Yeah.
But I think, and sorry for that, I may be an idealist, but I still think talent And integrity is what's important.
It is.
You know what I mean? I may be an idealist by saying that, but I think that's what's important, you know. But
I mean, that's the innocence of it, but
yeah,
you know,
we just
how
gotta
some
work. We gotta
people,
work.
like,
We gotta
yeah.
work that much harder, man. Because
Right.
you know, for the guys like I said that you even named, like the J. Lou's and that, you know, we're not. I'm an underground rapper.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
in order for me to get my music out there, number one, it has to be quality. Number two, I gotta get myself and promote myself.
Right.
I gotta market myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's always important as well. So
Right.
I just think, you know, is it like back in the days where they discover you for your talent? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Right. Yo, we in the metaverse now.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's like we gotta think differently. As times go by, we gotta adapt and overcome.
Yeah.
You know? It's like things go by fast, like within nanoseconds. Just something that we were saying as we was making our way there. I'm picking up what you said. You know, things go by every nanoseconds.
Nah,
like,
that's true, bro. Because
know?
sorry to cut you, but
yeah.
time keeps going, bro.
Right,
Time keeps going, you know. So it's like, what are we really doing with the time, man?
right,
You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
So I feel as though like that's what we need to do as far as like the Jersey artistry, right? Because we don't have a structure. We put
When
it
you
out
say
there.
we don't have a structure, like what you mean? Like we don't have like support within one another? Like what do you mean?
Yeah, because number one, we don't even have a base radio station.
Okay. That's
like
true.
like how they have Hot 97,
Yeah, or Hot-
105.1. You understand? Give the roses while they're still alive, right?
Yeah.
Where can we say that we can have an ideal radio station? That
Yeah, we don't have
can
a
really-
popular radio station. That's true, but we got radio stations. They
Right.
got eight Rebel Squad Radio, something like that. I think that's called.
Right.
Yeah, we got radio stations, but it's just not mainstream. You know what I mean? Like I think with Jersey, what we do is we love everywhere else except ours.
Right.
You know what I mean? We so intrigued with what everybody else doing except ourselves.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Which is facts. Like I could
We
like
pick up
you know
everybody else
agree on
except
that. Yeah, yeah.
except our own shit.
Yeah. I co-signed that.
All right.
I co-signed that.
You know what I mean?
Because I'll be pissed off when it comes to like coming from outside the states. Like, yo, this is my rant. Mad artists that come from different states riding Jersey Club.
And we don't even promote our own shit like that. They take like they see our sauce, you feel me? But we don't see it. That's how it be. Nah, for real. Every if you want a quick hit right now, get on the Jersey. Do. Get on one of those. A quick hit. Quick hit. I promise you.
But who topped it off though? Was it Sierra? But
I
then
don't
again,
know. I think that was what's his name? From Philly? Lil Uzi.
Lil Uzi,
And
right?
then it was the baby.
The Baby.
Yeah. And
right?
then everybody else was just like, you know, they was just riding the wave at that point. But yeah,
But okay, Zaddy Wells, where you from?
I don't know. I've heard of his name, but I don't know where he's
I
from.
want to say from New York, but like, yo, Jersey, I gotta wake up. Word up, because like, I'm talking about profit. I'm a businessman.
Yeah.
You
That's what it's about.
understand?
Yo, we in the music business, bro.
And it's like, yo, how many of our cats, like, all right, I'm gonna start speaking names. Miss Porn, prime example. How many Jersey club, like, iconic songs that you may know growing up that she's been on?
With all due respect, I don't know who Miss Porsche is.
Ooh, she's the voice DJ. Little man, spin around, get the
Okay.
sexy one.
Okay, yeah, but I'm not into Jersey Club like that. I'm not like my little cousins might know who she is. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not into Jersey Club like that.
We
But
the
I know
same peer, right?
That's our you know how they say what's the regional sound?
Right.
I don't know. They say Jersey Club is our regional sound. It's the most popular sound, but Jersey is very diverse when it comes to music. You know what I mean?
But you gotta realize, when it comes to the upbringing of something, right? You gotta know where the origin come from, right?
House music.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's
We
my shit.
Yes, Baltimore. We gave it to Baltimore,
Yeah.
right? And it brought off over here, and then we just changed it with a dance. And then that's when you get into Jersey Club. And then that's when we become innovative with our own styles of sound. All right? Comparing, because, okay, put it as this. We did take it from a different culture, right? But we formulated it to something. It's a formula now, right? It's a structure. Because everybody take from everything. Let's just take out the bandage, right? But something that Jersey had, right? And we still got, right? Because Jersey Club is Jersey Club, like for what it is. It's the name. Why are we giving all of these treasures?
Because we don't know the value. See, let me tell you something, right? You see, when you got things that you perceive as valuable, you don't just give it away like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, give me your watch. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just happening like that.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you. We don't see the value in it. To us, it's just every day. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's regular. This is just, we could, to us, we think about it, we could just make it so quick. Because it comes so natural to us, it's nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can just do this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or they told us, all right, whatever. Another hit, another this. You know what I mean? But it's a bad habit if you don't treat your own with the utmost respect and value. Because then, what are you teaching other people how to treat that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, do you rate Cola Ray?
Cola Ray, yeah, she dope.
Yeah.
She dope, yeah.
Where's she from?
She from Jersey. I don't know what part of Jersey, but I heard she from Jersey.
I don't say she's from Piscataway.
Yeah, she from Jersey.
But I heard that she held up in Boston, though.
Her father's from Boston.
Yeah, what's the dude name? He's from Love and Hip Hop.
Benzino.
Benzino.
Yeah.
Anyways. And then we got SZA. You understand? We definitely got to wrap up because she's from Maplewood.
Yeah.
I remember the time when I saw her perform over at SOB, just before she brought Bevels with Kendrick, yo. And I got a chance to go behind the stage. Yo, she can handle her liquor. Just know that she can handle her liquor. And then that's her first. That's like before her second set of her show. And she went back on the show as if she wasn't drinking at all. I was like, yes, this is a phenomenal bitch. Seriously. But I'm looking forward to see what you have in stores, man.
Thank you, man.
Real jump.
Thank you.
Because look, the impact that you have for your upbringing, I just want to give you your roses.
Thank you.
For the journey that you came from. The journey that you're going through and the journey that you're about to get yourself into. You understand? Because listen, it's gonna be a easy road because I'm sure you went through some downfalls. Because we came from the same cloth. You know what I mean? We can't shake one another. You know what I mean? But one thing I can say is the mentality. I can see it's strong. It's strong, brother. It's strong.
Thank you.
And you know what? I just want to see if I can rub some elbows so I'll be able to put you in a big connect. Because look, you deserve to be on that stage, on the big stage.
Thank you, man.
Nonetheless, along with plenty others, it'll be a total lineup. And I definitely can put that out there in perspective. You know what I mean? I'm sure you can feel that because look, I ain't even gonna talk no more because you guys, you already know what it is. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, you guys can check out my latest project, The Coldest Winter, on all streaming platforms. You can also check out my latest video called Teeing It Up. This is the song that's playing right now. It's on YouTube. You can follow me on all social platforms at Emperor Shaquille Malik Adams. I thank you all for your support. And we're going up from here, man, you know? To all my Nazarite fans, you know what time it is.
You already heard it from himself, the main emperor, the very own, and you're very truly, you are listening to Don't Shoot the Messenger.